welcome back to another session of GlamSlam Sunday. So this is where I share all of my favorite tips and tricks involving makeup, because if I know it, I feel like you guys need to know it. So yesterday I posted a look on my Facebook page with this look right here. This is what we're going to be doing. So it's a smoky eye. It's not like you haven't seen it before, but there's a trick on how I get this really crisp line. Yeah, you can take a makeup remover and just go ahead and crisp it up, but everybody has this laying around their house, and what I use, tape. Yep, I tape my face. So if you want to keep watching and know how to do this, then here we go. So what I do is just take a piece of tape and I just put it on the back of my hand. Now why I do this is because I don't want that much, like that harsh of a stickiness under my eye, because it's going to pull and tug in my eye and that's not going to be very good. So I just do it once and I just take it off. And then what I do, how I line it up is, so you see that there's some shadow underneath this eye right here. So what I'm going to do on this eye is kind of copy that. So where I would place the tape is right under that shadow. I'm going to do the same thing over here. It's going to be a little tough because it's going to be, you kind of have to envision there being shadow there already. So that looks pretty good to me right there. It's an instant facelift. Just kidding, I wish. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring it down a little bit more. Right there. One more time, right? Alright, perfect. So that's what it should look like. And you want to make sure that this top, if it doesn't really matter if these aren't, this bottom part isn't completely sealed to your face, but you want to make sure that this top part is. So first thing that we do is we prime that eye. Especially because we're using dark colors, you want to make sure that these colors last as long as possible and you get the best color payoff that you can for it. So just rub that in. And what I do is I just let that dry just for a couple seconds, because then we're going to set that. So I am working with palettes 1 and palettes 2 today. Palette 1 is our browns and golds, and palette 2 is our dark black and silvers. So I'm going to take any old brush and I'm going to dip into palette 1 and the color Elated and just put that all over my eye where I just put that primer. And what that does is that's going to allow you to blend in your darker colors a lot easier than if you were to just put the dark colors right on top of your primer. It's going to just allow it to blend in a lot easier. So that's done. So the first thing we're going to do is going to go into palette 2, and I'm going to take the color Honorable right here, and that's going to be your transition color. So I'm sure you've heard me say it plenty of times before, but a transition color is the color in your crease, a little bit below and a little bit above. It's there because it's going to help transition the colors from your eyelid all the way up into your brow bone. So luckily with the tape here, it's going to be a little bit of a guide, and you don't have to be that precise with this because a smoky eye is supposed to look a little messy. So just windshield wiper motions and then circular motions. And you want to make sure that you're doing this with a light hand. You don't want to go in too heavy. Alright, so now that we have that all blended out, then I'm going to go into palette 1 and I'm going to take the color Chipper. Just like a nice soft brown color with a little bit more of a precise blending brush. And I'm going to take that, I'm going to put that in the crease of my eye. And I'm going to bring it down almost into the inner corner of my eye, but not quite. And you're just going to want to blend that just like you did with your transition color. Windshield wiper motions and then circular motions. And then any old blending brush, any old big fluffy brush will do. Blend those two colors together. So you're probably wondering why I don't just go in with the dark colors and I start out light and I gradually build up. That's because if I were to take the color Cocky or the color Peppy from palette 2 and I go directly in on my eye, it's gonna look terrible and it's gonna look splotchy and it's gonna look patchy and it's not gonna look blended in. So you want to gradually build up that color, and then that way you're gonna get the best payout that you can. So next brush is our crease brush. Love this brush. I literally just discovered this brush and I am absolutely obsessed with it. So I'm gonna go in with palette 1 and I'm gonna take the color Forthright. It's a little bit of a darker color than Chipper. Take that and crease brush, you guessed it, go in your crease. So you're just going to define that crease a little bit and make sure you're bringing it down. So this is the tape. Make sure you're bringing it down a little bit because you want to create that sharp line right there. So again, bringing it a little in but not all the way to your inner corner of your eye. So what do we do after that? Of course, we blend. Blend, blend, blend. Ensuring that all of the colors are blending together and that there's no splotchies. No splotchy splotchies. Okay, so then we're gonna, again, take our crease brush and go into palette 2 and take the color Cocky. And you really, with these palettes, you really just need to do this. You don't have to rub it in or anything. And then what I do is I just shake it off a little bit. And then exactly what I did with Forthright, I'm going to copy that and do that with Cocky. Okay. And then blend it all together. Okay, so now what I do is I just take any old jumbo black pen, eye pencil. This is from the brand NYX. It's just their black. And what I do is I put that on my eyelid like that. And then I just blend it in with my finger. This is going to create a nice it's not very tacky, but it's going to create a nice base for the next color we're going to go in with to lay on. So my favorite part, gonna take our deluxe brush, just a great blending brush. Take the palette 2 and take the color Brassy. So this is your silver sparkly gorgeous color. And you're gonna lay that right on your lid on top of where you put your black jumbo pencil. And that color's just gonna pop. Pat it in, don't rub it in because those colors are gonna go everywhere, but see that? So then what I'm gonna do is just take, what brush do I wanna use? I'll just take a small little blending brush, and what I'm gonna do is go in my corner, in my crease, and blend out those harsh lines because you don't want any harsh lines. You want it to all look like it blends in very nicely together. Okay. My name is no, my sign is no. So next what I'm going to do is take a little bit of Forthright, a little bit, and do the same exact thing. Just a little bit, just to deepen it up a little. Okay. I keep trying to wipe my eyes, but I keep forgetting that there's tape there. So then what we're going to do, go back to palette 1 and take the color Elated, the color that we first started on our eyes, and just put this right up here and blend in the top part of the colors. See how blended it looks? It goes up. So now it's a big reveal. So you can take this off gently. Do you see that line? That could cut someone. it could. So you can even just take a little bit of like a wet wipe, and I don't have any in my face makeup on, obviously, and you just want to clean it up a little bit, just a little bit, but that tape really helps you with getting that really, really sharp line. So now what we're gonna do is, where's my black? So we're going to tight line and put this on our waterline. Tight lining meaning we're gonna put this black eyeliner in this waterline up here. And you wanna be careful because you don't wanna move all of your shadow around. And what that does, it just creates a fuller look for your top lashes when you go in with mascara. And then just put this all in your waterline. Like that. So then what we're gonna do is just take our liner shader brush, and we're gonna take the liner side. I'm gonna take the color Forthright and put this right on my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take this is from the brand e.l.f. Obviously, everybody knows e.l.f. This is $1. This is what their dollar line. It's just like a shader brush. And I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna blend Forthright and the black shadow together. See how it creates that smoky look? See that? That's that. So, not many of you know, well, it really doesn't matter, but I'm terrible at using our liquid liner. I can't use it. It's not even just Uniques, it's every liquid eyeliner. So this really helps me when I want to create that winged look. And I don't have to use the liquid eyeliner. So I hope this tip helps. I'm going to quickly finish my face and show you the ending look. Obviously, this is not a daytime look whatsoever, but it's definitely just something quick. It wasn't that hard. Yeah, we used a couple colors. I think we used 6 colors, but they all complement each other really well, and they all look really nice. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. This is the final look. Sharp. Paired it with a nude lip to really emphasize my eyes so you don't get any distraction away from my eyes, because I want you to look in my eyes. But of course, hello. Glow me up. But and look, I'll post a picture in the comments below. But thank you guys.